Yo, hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing Angel, issue number 20. Take a look at those covers. I like both covers, however this one I think just looks a little bit better. It's your pick on which one you would like, or you can get both like I did. Now, I said in my previous reviews that the start of the Aftermath story arc from issue 18, 19, and 20 has so far I've been unimpressed by it. It's been kind of boring. So I told you guys in my last video that my thoughts on this issue will determine whether or not it's worth picking up the previous two issues and to pick up the Aftermath story arc as a whole. So a lot is riding on the shoulders of this issue. You will learn at the end of the review how I feel about the issue. So the issue starts off, well, where we last left off, Angel was in the hospital and one of the patients turned into an angel. Now, this might get confusing with the name, so I'll just tell you, the angel's name is James, okay? So Angel sees James, this patient, turn into an angel and says that he has a message from Cordelia. However, he turns back into a patient and no one but Angel knows that James is an angel. No one can see him or hear him or anything of that matter. In addition to that, Gwen is following Des around in order to prove her loyalty to Connor and to redeem herself to Connor. She's following Des around, and she finds Des performing some sorcery and some rituals to turn people that have been affected by the fall into beast-like creatures. Gwen takes some pictures of this with her phone and reports back to the team. In addition to that, Angel decides that in their headquarters, where they are at, they're going to set up some cells to keep the people that are being affected by the fall, that are turning into, like, grotesque, brute-like people. Gwen shows her information only to Kate, which is kind of interesting, and I thought it was kind of cool. She shows it to Kate, and Kate and Gwen go to investigate Des, and they get into a nice little tussle, Des versus Gwen, with Gwen coming up on top. Of course, she can shoot electricity out of her hands. What do you think? Anyway, they take Des and they throw her into this pit so that when she wakes up, they can get some information out of her. At the same time, Angel sneaks back into the hospital to talk to James the Angel. And there, Angel and him leave the hospital without anyone realizing that they were leaving, because again, James has the ability to create this glamour so that no one can see him or see Angel. They go outside and they fight some demons. Apparently Cordelia just wanted Angel to help out James get out of the hospital and also help him on his mission, which is explained that during the fall, the powers that be sent angels to help out with the battle. But they came really late, and they actually came towards the end, so there was really no reason for them to participate in, because, well, the battle was pretty much over. In that, after everything got rebooted, the angels were trapped, and they've been captured. By who? I don't know. Where? I don't know. They haven't explained yet. And the only one that kind of got free was James. So James is asking help from angels to help him free the other angels. Yes. Now, moving back to Des, Des is starting to, while she's unconscious, rethink her life. And in it, we see that she's not the only one that has cat shape-shifting powers. We get a little bit backstory on her. She was actually a slave and treated pretty badly. And she eventually escapes with one of her friends, who I forget her name. I believe her name is Penelope. Yes, Penelope. They escape and they go to LA during the fall, and then they do some kind of spell. I don't know what the spell was for. It was probably to slow down their transformation into becoming cats, but Penelope disappears. Does she die? I don't know. She just kind of disappears. Angel returns back to the headquarters where the suits from previous issue are there, and they talk to Angel, and basically they said, have fun working with James. You know, we're being honest to you up front. You know he's being honest to you up front. And they kind of just disappear. Standard, ooh, kind of stuff. Who cares? And that is where the issue ends, and we got a little preview for the next issue. So, on to the good, the bad, and whether or not you should get it. good is that this story actually starts to connect the other stories together, and the other stories don't seem quite as boring. In addition to that, we get to see some character development on the part of Des. We get to see a little bit of backstory with her struggles, and her life previous to this. Although it's not that much, it's still something. Because this character was kind of thrown at us, and yeah, she's kind of cool, she can turn into a cat, blah blah blah, but really, what do we know about her? She may be a crappy character, and we just don't know. So this does give Des a bit of a backstory, makes her a little bit more appealing of a character. This also showcases Kate and Gwen a little bit more, which is good because in the comics they have yet to get a lot of character development. Even in the show they didn't get a whole lot. Kate got more than Gwen, but still in general they didn't really get that much. In Angel's conversation with James and the whole Archangel thing and them trying to help out during the fall was actually pretty cool. Now bad. One bad is that James really doesn't show up for much. They made this huge, big point that he has a message from Cordelia, and it's not that even big of a message, or at least I didn't feel it was, and he only shows up for a few pages. He served his purpose for this issue, but it would have been nice to have a little bit more of him. Another bad is Connor wasn't really showcased in this at all. However, Connor has been developed a lot during After the Fall. He had a lot of spotlight there, and he had a lot of spotlight in the show, so I guess one issue where he's not running around doing whatever he does is okay, because it helps out Gwen and Kate, who haven't been getting that much development. Should you get it? Well, the issue wasn't bad. It wasn't amazing. It was good. It did tie together the other two issues and made the other two issues seem less boring. So this makes me think, yes, you probably should pick this up, if you're an Angel fan at least. Other comic book fans probably wouldn't have interest in it. But Angel fans will enjoy this issue. And I actually do recommend picking out the previous two issues. I mean, they're still on stands, but I was really hesitant on making this recommendation even after reading this issue because the first two issues blew. They really did. They make more sense now with this issue and they kind of flow a little bit better. I feel as though with Aftermath, the series itself, the individual issues are going to kind of be crappy, but when you read it as a whole, it's going to be a little bit better. I think it'll actually work better on trade than it would individually. But that's just my opinion as of now. Who knows, it might get better, it may turn out to be better later on. It's turning out to be a good series. Amazing? No. Horrible? No. Just good. Like I said, it's not going to... I think it'll work better when you read all the individual issues in order, like all within the same time period. But with that said, pick it up. Pick up the previous issues. If you feel like it, wait till the trade, or pick up all the issues and wait before you read them all. I'm going to go reread the previous issues and kind of get a bit of a feel. By the way, Angel Blood and Trenches review number 2 is going to be up. It's been quite a bit of time that I've been holding out on the review. I just haven't had time to review it, but it will be up soon, so don't worry. A few people have asked for the second issue. I have it, I just need to review it. With that said, I'm going to end the review here. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.